Some weeks ago, I had some 11th graders come to me asking for tips to how to salvage their 11th grade. Usually, what 11th graders fail to understand is that this is the year that is the most important for them. 11th grade is the only time that you get to actually build your base for your 11th and 12th grade, to work on your extracurricular activities, to boost your applications, and build the right connections to be able to secure good admission in your colleges. Instead, I see them loitering around doing nothing. I don't know how that helps them. The students who ask me for help are on the right track. And that's why today I will be giving you all a 5-month study plan to save your 11th grade, to go from a failing grade to a higher score. Let's get going. This guide is a bit different. I am not going to give you a chapter-wise breakdown, nor am I going to ask you to complete specific chapters by a specific amount of time. What I'm going to give you is 3 different checkpoints by which you need to complete a certain amount of tasks. I will be giving you a timeline for completing those tasks. By now, you would have completed at least 50% of your syllabus in your colleges or your institutions. I will divide the entire syllabus in 2 halves. The first half being the one that I've already completed or are completing, and the second half will be the ones that are just going to be taught in this month and in the coming months. Your first checkpoint comes in 2 months. By October end, you will complete the first round of revision of the first half of the syllabus and learn the concepts in your second half as and when they are taught in your institutions. How do you do your first round of revision? You either teach a class or solve question papers. I have made a detailed video on this. Link is here in the cards and in the description down below. Check it out and then come back to this video to understand more. Focus on revising 1 or 2 chapters per day and 1 or 2 chapters from your second half to learn. Your study sessions will include all of this. Make sure you schedule accordingly. Your next checkpoint comes by the end of the year. December end, you complete the second round of your revision of the first half and the first round of revision for your second half. I know it sounds confusing, but bear with me. Your second round of revision will be more question oriented, wherein you solve such kind of questions that will help you ace your exams. Your first half of your syllabus has to be revised in that manner. Your second half will now undergo the first round of revision where you teach a class or solve questions. And finally, your third checkpoint will be February, wherein you complete your final round of revision for both halves of your syllabus. How do you do this? You solve actual exam papers. You solve previous year's papers. You solve mock tests. That way, you ensure that you're actually preparing for your exams and you make sure you're acing them. How do you do this? Again, the detailed video is up in the cards and down in the description below. One important thing to note: you will definitely have exams in between these goals. Your task will be to schedule your revisions in such a way that it helps for these exams in the middle as well as your final exams. How do you actually manage your time? Some months ago, I had put out a guide of how toppers study, of how you should organize things. All of those videos are in the description down below. Make sure you actually watch them through and through. If you're also wanting to study specific subjects, you want to know how to study physics, you want to know how to study chemistry, I have linked a playlist here and here. Go watch all of it Then come back to watch this, and that is how you know you will definitely ace your 11th grade. That is all for today. Today was a very short video, but a very impactful video at best. If you have made out anything good from this video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow for more tips. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you are notified of it. If you want to work with me one-on-one to improve your study techniques, tips, and tricks, I am offering a free 30-minute session with me one-on-one over a Google Meet. The link to register for that is also in the description below. That's all for today. Thank you and happy learning.